All right, hello and welcome to FitEssentials. I'm Shauna and I'll be taking you through class today. Here's our disclaimer, and then for those of you that are getting ready, we're gonna actually start down on the floor. So if you wanna find a spot to get comfortable on the floor, you're about to engage in intense physical activity. Proceed with caution. Do not attempt to perform any movements or activity that exceed your current physical capabilities. Participants with injuries, high blood pressure, chronic health conditions, recent chest pain, or they have any other condition that may limit your ability to participate in this activity should consult their physician or healthcare provider before proceeding. All right, everybody. We're going to start down on the floor. We're going to start on our backs. We're going to do a little bit of a stretch to get going today, a little bit different format. All right, so go ahead and make your way to the floor on your back, shoulder blades pulled back and down. We're going to start with our breath here. So we're just going to rest one hand up on the chest, one hand on the belly. Invite you to close your eyes. And we're just going to take about 3 nice deep breaths, cycling through about 4 seconds in, about 4 seconds out. So go ahead on your own whenever you're ready. Nice big inhale. Feel the stomach rise, and then long, slow exhale. 2 more. Breathe, expand. Exhale, relax. And 1 final breath. Breathe nice and deep. And let it all go. Exhale out. From here, go ahead and extend out your left leg. And you're going to pull your right knee towards your right shoulder. Actively drive your left leg down, and we're going to roll the ankles around. 3 to 5 times each direction. 3 to 5 to the right. And then same thing other way, 3 to 5 to the left. From there, we're going to switch legs. So extend your right leg and pull that left knee towards the left shoulder. Same idea, actively push down that your right, as you roll the left ankle around. 3 to 5 each way. Fantastic. Switch it out there. This time we're going to move into more of a glute stretch. So as you pull the knee in towards the same side, you're going to pull that right leg across the left shoulder. And this is where we want to stay hello to that glute here. You can kind of shift through the hip, pulling it up, pulling it down. Open up through that hip joint. Good. And when you're ready, same thing other side. Extend the right, pull the left knee in towards the left, and then across towards the right. Saying hello to the glute, opening through the hip. Warming up the hips and low back here to get started this morning. From there, we're going to go both feet flat on the ground, bend your knees, and you're going to divide the feet about hip width apart. And then just nice and gentle, you're going to start to drop the knees towards one side, back to center. Use your lower abs to pull them up and in, and to the other side. So pull that lower spine towards the floor as you switch sides. We'll go about 2 to 3 on each side here. There you go. And once you finish that, go ahead and walk the feet in together. Set the hands at your side, and just nice and gentle, we're going to start to wake up the glutes, pushing the hips up and forward for a glute bridge. Relax down and push them high. And just go as far as you're comfortable. Fire in the glutes. We're going to go upwards of 10 here. Good time to go ahead and close the eyes. And glute bridges are a great time to focus on opening the back of the neck. So as I push my hips up, pull your chin in towards your chest. Feel the back of the neck open. It's like you're trying to make a triple chin. Good job. We're going to go about 5 more here. Up and open. Down and relaxed. Coordinate that breathing. So nice, smooth exhale as you push the hips up. Inhale to bring them down. Couple more. And last one. Really saying hello to the backside. Very good. From there, go ahead and relax the hips down, pull both knees in towards your chest, and just gently rock yourself side to side. Fantastic. Once you lower the back here, as able, go ahead and relax your grip and then bring the knees up and together, and then using the core to gently bring both legs towards one side, looking over the opposite shoulder. Just go as far as you're comfortable. You might get a little release in the low back. And then again, using the abdominals, pull the knees up and together, take it to the other side, looking over the opposite shoulder. Very nice. Let's go once more each side, using the core, up and across. And same thing back. Very good. Go ahead and come onto the side of your body. We're going to stretch out the quads and then make our way up to our feet. So we'll come onto our side. Choose a leg you want to start on, whichever one's on top for you. Grab the heel, pull it towards the glute, pull the shoulder back, and open up the front of the thigh. We're going to hold this about 20 seconds. Just nice and gentle here. If it's a fairly intense stress, just kind of relax out of it. Don't go too hard. And when you're good there, go ahead and swing around. Same thing, other side. Grab that heel, pull it towards the glute, drive the leg back. 20 seconds here. Fantastic. And before we get right to our feet, we're going to come onto our knees and we're going to stretch out the forearms, open up through the wrists. So we're going to go palms down, fingers towards you. Really spread the fingers nice and wide. And you're going to gently rock back and forward, just stretching out those forearms. So fingers are towards. And then you can also rock side to side. Very good. And then go ahead and shake out those wrists. Roll them around. Fantastic. And then we're going to go into down dog, open up the back of the legs a bit, and then make our way up to our feet. So for down dog, you're going to place the hands right underneath the shoulders. Nice wide handprint. Turn your toes under and gently lift the hips up in the air. Start to push through the arms, pushing your head between the arms. And you can rock yourself forward and gently rock yourself back. Forward and back. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and walk out the heels, get a nice stretch in the back of the legs. And then very gently starting to walk the hands up, bend into your legs. Go ahead and make your way up to your feet. Find where this good spot is to have the head and feet in the screen at the same time. All right, everybody, once you make your way up to your feet, we're going to have the feet just outside the hips, stretch up tall to overhead, reaching up, and we're going to rotate to the side. Look over one shoulder, back to center, and look over the other shoulder. Breathe in and exhale to rotate. Breathe and exhale. Very good. From there, either take it into some step jacks or jump jacks, or to increase the blood flow a little bit. Fantastic. Either step or hop. And go another 20 seconds here. Fantastic. Good. 10 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Walk those feet in so they're just underneath the hips, toes straight ahead. Hands on the thighs, chin to the chest, rounding forward, waking up that back part of the body. Reaching down for the toes. It's really the only stretch that we focus on, rounding the back, just meant to wake it all up. Into the bottom position, breathe into the back of the rib cage. Nice deep breath. Exhale, let yourself hang a little longer. And then when you're ready, push into your feet, tuck the hips under, make your way back up to the top. Shoulder blades roll back. Fantastic. And then we're gonna go back to our step jacks or jump jacks. Bring that heart rate back up. Nice. You can go up to overhead or you can go to the side. Fantastic. There you go, good. Another 10 seconds here. 2, 1, and relax. Saying hello to those hamstrings, single leg, stagger stance, heel down, toe up. Long spine this time, bowing forward and standing tall. Go upwards of 5 and then we'll switch legs. Bow forward and stand. Good job. Really sending those hips back. Nice. Over and up, couple more. Bow, stand, and let's go last one, then we'll switch sides. Fantastic. Same thing, other side. Set that foot nice and solid, heel down, toe up, send it forward and up. Practice firing those glutes as you stand tall now. Wake up those muscles so they open through the hips. Stand, good job. Let's go upwards of 2 more. Over and up. Last one, over and up. Very good. Just a couple of stretches for the upper body, and then we're gonna move into our first circuit. Let's go ahead and stand in that stagger stance. Let's go your right foot forward, left foot back. You're gonna reach your left arm straight up. Chest tall, chin in, bend the elbow. We're gonna go tricep side bends here from the stagger stance. So just have the back foot up on the ball of the foot, bending to the side, upwards of 5 times. Good. Very nice. And on that last one, before we switch out of it, let's rotate to that front as well. If you want to give the arm a break, you can bring it towards that opposite shoulder and rotate here. Just looking to get a little bit more open in that back hip flexor. Very nice. And then switch sides when you're ready. So it'll be your left foot forward, right foot back. So then your right arm goes up, stand tall, chin in, bend that elbow, reach up and grab, and bending towards that lead leg. Breathe in and exhale. In and out. Nice job. Couple more. Solid work. On that last one, you can either keep the arms overhead and rotate or bring them down to the opposite shoulder. And now you're going to rotate towards your front leg. Firing the glute to the back, opening that hip. And stretch. Fantastic. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Grab a quick drink. We're going to be doing some single arm sumo deadlifts. So sumo refers to our stance. So we're going to have a nice wide base stance. We're going to alternate arms. So you can have one weight. You can put it vertical down on the ground. You'll be hinging at the hip, grabbing on, engage the glutes and stand. And then we'll alternate arms throughout. I'm going to be taking you through a total of a minute, but I'll tell you every 30 seconds. So if you haven't been building up to this capacity, maybe rest at 30 or 45. From the deadlifts, we're going to go to a curl, elbow in, and overhead press. Elbow forward and down. Curling in, press to overhead. Elbow forward and down. Okay? Those of you that are here with me, do you all have 2 weights that you could do the curls and the overhead press at the same time? Awesome. Jean? Got one? Okay. Then we're going to do one arm at a time. You can also use bands for this if you prefer, and we'll take you through upwards of 3 rounds. All right. So, oh, is that a yes that you do have two? All right, cool. So we will do two arms together just to save on a little bit of time. We got started a little bit late here, so we'll go two arms together. It'll be those two exercises back and forth. All right, we're going to start with that deadlift. Set those feet about hip width apart, toes pointing straight ahead, long through the spine, hinging over, and 2, 1, here we go. Fire the glutes, send the hips back. Alternating arms, and breathe. Nice work. Straight up, good control, send them back. And make sure you're using your upper body to keep that weight close. So you activate the lats, hold it in. That's our 30-second mark. So halfway through if you're going the full minute. Nice work. Long spine, that's 45 seconds. Good job. There you go. Moving with control. And 2, 1, rest and rotate. Making our way to the upper body. So you could do both arms together or you can alternate arms. I'm going to demo both together. So standing tall, feet just underneath the hips, toes ahead. Here we go. Curl the shoulders, push straight up to overhead. Elbows forward, open through the bottom. Nice. Curl it in, push high. Fantastic. Elbows forward and down. There we go. Smooth, push, forward and down. Excellent. That's 30 seconds. As we press overhead, core strong, ribs so that you don't arch there, so ribs down. Still fire in the glutes, even though you're largely using your upper body. Your lower body is that foundation. That's our 45-second mark. Fantastic, good job. Elevate those shoulders up through the ears. Only on the overhead press do we focus on that. Last one, curl it in, push it high, down, and relax. Fantastic. We're gonna take about 20 seconds here. That's the end of set one. We're gonna do that twice more. Same idea. If you don't quite feel ready, just join us when you are. Feet just outside the hips, long spine. Here we go. Hinging over. Fire the glutes. Good job. As you hinge over, chin in, so the neck's not hyperextended, so forehead down. Steady breathing. Grab on, hold strong. That's 30 seconds in. Good work. Straight up. Fantastic. That's 45 seconds. Another 15 to go. It's our first time doing a full minute of the deadlift. So if you haven't been here in recent weeks, just be patient and build into it. 2, 1, and there's that set done. Back to our overhead work. Stand tall, toes pointing straight ahead. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Curl in, push high. Elbows come forward, open all the way. Nice extension, nice and smooth here. And these should be relatively light weights. You don't want to be straining too much, especially if you're fairly new to upper body work. Good. And down. Moving well. Nice full range of motion. Curl in, push high. That's 30 seconds. Elbows forward and down. Moving well. And you can either continue to stay with me, you can move a little faster, a little slower, whatever feels good to your body. Just make sure you get that full range of motion. We have 10 seconds left. Fantastic. In, up, down, and relax. Super. 20 seconds till we start that final set. One more set of deadlifts and those overhead press. All right. Walk those feet back out in that sumo position, outside the hips, toes straight ahead, hinging over. Here we go. Fire the glutes. As the hips go back, you also are sending your knees out. So they aren't diving in. Grip those toes. That's going to activate the arch of the foot. Strong breathing. Nice job. Hinge and stand. That's 30 seconds in, everyone. So that's your time to rest. Take that rest here or keep moving with good control. Over and up. That's 45. Well done. Maybe one or two more. Over, up, and rest and rotate. Nice job. Last time with the curl and press. Walk those feet in now, toes just underneath the hips, toes straight ahead. Stack those shoulders over the, and 2, 1, here we go. Curl it in, push it tall. Nice. Fire in the glutes. Squeezing that midline, ribs stay down. Elevate those shoulders up towards the ears. Good. Encourage that shoulder blade to move along the torso. Fantastic. That's 30 seconds in. And press forward and down. Good job. Final 15 seconds. Keep that breathing smooth. Full range of motion. All the way up, and 2, 1, and rest. Great job, everybody. Grab a quick drink, and then we're gonna do some stretches before we move into the next piece. All right, we're gonna make our way back to the floor to stretch out in between sets. If you wanna come into a seated position, we're gonna extend one leg out like you're gonna do a runner's stretch, and then the other leg, we're gonna bring it across the body. Start by pulling a knee in towards the chest. We're moving into a seated twist here. So sitting tall, pull it in, and you can peer over that opposite shoulder. Nice deep breaths. Just depending upon your flexibility here, you can pull a little bit deeper into that twist if you feel comfortable to it. If you're getting a good stretch where you are, just hold that. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Once more. And relax. Great job. Shake that out. Same thing other side. So extend one, walk it across, hug it in, and rotate around. Work a little bit deeper if you want. You can use the hand on the floor to pull yourself around, peer over that opposite shoulder. Very good, and relax. You can either go back onto your back or stay seated here. We're gonna bring the foot to the opposite thigh, work that leg up. We're moving into figure 4 stretch. So nice and gentle, open up that outer hip. Hug it in and breathe. One more nice deep breath here, and then we're going to switch sides. Very good. When you're ready, go ahead and switch sides. Same thing other way. Foot on the opposite thigh. Walk that leg in. Open up that hip. For our next series, we're going to be doing single leg and single arm. So we're going to be doing either that tandem stance if you want to practice your balance, or join us for that reverse lunge. From there, we're going to go left leg reverse lunge 30 seconds, and then we'll be doing a left arm tricep extension 30 seconds. And we repeat on the right. Right leg lunge or tandem stance, right arm tricep extension. Okay. Go ahead and relax there. On the tricep extension, you can use a band if you'd like, in an overhead position. You hold it back behind you and extend it straight up. Okay. I'm going to be demoing with the dumbbells from like a kneeling position on the bench or here. You pull the arm up, you extend, and then you turn the palm up towards the ceiling. So we're going to be doing this version for the demo. Again, if you'd rather use bands, you're welcome to it. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with the lunges, unweighted unless you're fairly experienced. We can always add weights. We're going to do 3 rounds. And again, if you're not quite ready for those lunges, practice your balance with a tandem stance where it's like you're on a tightrope, one foot in front of the other. Okay? Otherwise, just go as far down in that lunge as you're comfortable. Start on the left side, have that left foot strongly planted, stand tall, 2, 1, here we go. Nice controlled step back. Bringing the knee down as able, heel planted on the front, pull yourself up and forward. Stepping back, controlling down, front shin stays vertical. Very good. So you can also do a giant step here if you don't want to lower that knee down, up and forward. Nice. Back and down, hips square, core strong. And up, and 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Left arm tricep extension. I'm going to stand in a nice long stance, forearm on the thigh, pull the upper arm parallel to your torso, and then here we go. Extend back, turn the palm to the ceiling. Extend and rotate. Be fairly light here. Good job. Extend and rotate. Build that tricep strength. Helps with our push-ups, our overhead work. And firm up those arms. Very good, everyone. Extend, hold, and rest. Nice job. That's our left side. Now we'll do that same idea on the right side. Back to the lunges. Standing tall, place the foot. 3, 2, 1. Whenever you're ready, step the left foot back. Right heel stays planted, shin vertical. There you go. And forward. Nice job. Good control. Tall torso. Hips squared. 10 seconds here. Fantastic. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. From the right leg, we're going to go to the right arm. Tricep extension on the right. Jean, if you just did both arms, you can do the lunges on the right. So we're on the triceps here, elbow up, extend and turn the palm. Very good. Halfway. Just nice control here. Tricep kickbacks, we call them. And 2, 1, and rest. Well done. So that's set 1. We'll do that twice more. Left leg lunge next. Place the foot, stand tall, 2, 1. Here we go. Back and down, up and forward. Good. A little bit longer step. Just make sure that front shin is vertical. You don't want to have that knee shooting forward. That looks better. halfway through. You're also really focused on your hips to keep them square, shoulders and hips square and controlled. And 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Give the legs a rest. Go into the arms. Triceps on that left arm. Nice long stance. So you're going to bring the elbow up. You're holding that elbow into the side the whole time. And then here we go. Kick it back. Turn it under. Extend and rotate. Good job. That's halfway. Keep that elbow in tight to the side. Don't let it swing wide. Good control of movement. Better. And rest. Good job. From the left side to the right side. Round 2 of the lunges. Place that right foot, grip the toes, stand tall, and when you're ready, step back, control. Make sure you step long enough. And totally okay if you need to use the hands on the leg to help with that movement. There you go. Good balance. 10 seconds left. Don't worry about rushing these. Nice, ladies. And rest. Good job. Right leg to right arm. End of set 2. All right, roll that arm up and in, and here we go. Kick it back, turn it under. Moving smooth. Extend and rotate. Smooth breathing. Good job. 1 to 2 more. Extend, open, and rest. Awesome job. All right, set 3 coming up. Check in with how your legs are feeling. If you need to take a break and go to that balance, you always can. Otherwise, left foot planted. 2, 1, here we go. Control back, control down, up and forward. We're really focused on controlling the knee, but also driving to that front foot. Grip the toes, push that heel into the floor as you pull yourself up and forward. Nice. And 3, 2, 1. Great job. That's the last time on the left. Make our way to that left arm. All righty. Pull that upper arm into the torso, and here we go. Extend and rotate. So all the movement happens at the elbow here virtually. Just a little bit of rotation. Yep. So elbow extends, palm rotates towards the ceiling, and back in. Nice. Don't need to swing it way out, just keep it in tight. Better. There you go. And 2, 1. Final rotation to that left leg. Sorry, that was the left. Right leg. Right leg. Final time on the right. Stand tall. 2, 1. Here we go. Left foot steps back. Right shin stays vertical. Just be cautious here. Move with control, not the time to be competitive. Patience and building that single leg strength. Gripping those toes down. Pull that heel up and in. And 2, 1. Final rotation in that right arm. Nice job. Go ahead and stand long, arm up, and extend through. Kick it back, Pull it in. There you go. Push it out, rotate up. 10 seconds left. Building those triceps. 2, 1, and all done there. Fantastic. Shake it out, grab some water. All right, let's loosen up those hips a little bit more. We're just gonna stand tall for this one. Hands on the hips, just kind of shift them side to start. Shake out some of those stabilizers. There you go, and then we'll just gently circle them around. Hands on the hips, let's get some good circular movements here. Give yourself a little smile if you haven't smiled in a while. Moving your body, taking care of yourself. Trying to have a little bit of fun along the way. All right, fantastic. Then we're gonna stand up tall on the one leg, grab the foot, quad stretch. Our last piece for today is an 8-minute circuit. We'll be doing our Renegade rows or our plank row, 12 total, that'll be 6 on each arm. Then we're gonna go to 24 step or jumping jacks. From there, we go into 12 squats or overhead press included for the thruster. Go ahead and switch legs for the quad stretch. And then 24 of the weighted march or a regular march. That'll be 12 on each leg. And the numbers are always recommendations, so feel free to just kind of move your body. You can rotate with me or move through on your own. But before we get into it, we're going to warm up that squat a little bit more. So feel free if you want to grab onto a chair or a countertop. Standing nice and tall. Feet are about hip width apart, slight toe out, send those hips back. We're looking to try to sink the hips below the knees with the heels planted. Push through your feet, stand tall. Couple more here. Chest up, push those knees out so they stay tracking over the toes. Heels are planted down. Fantastic. Let's get one more for fun. Back, back, back. Good control. And up. Fantastic. So I'll be demoing off the floor, but reminder on the Renegade row, you can do it elevated here without the weights where it's a plank row, holding strong, elbow up and in, just pulling the thumb towards the armpit, all right? Be 6 on each arm. Then you'll get up to your feet, step jacks or jumping jacks, followed by you can pick up your weights or go unweighted. You can do a regular squat for 12, or if you want to turn it into that thruster, that's where we're going to squat and push it up to overhead, all right? Once you finish 12 of those, then you can keep your weights if you'd like or set them down for 12 steps each leg of that weighted march. Once you finish that, we go back to those plank or Renegade rows, and we continue to cycle that until the 8 minutes expires. Any questions? All right, if there are no questions, we'll start in 10 seconds. Join us when you're ready. I'll do my best to count as I move you through, and let's have some fun. Starting on those Renegade or ring rows or plank rows, 2, 1, here we go. Elbow up above the torso. Feet are a little bit wider than a normal plank. It just helps hold everything square. Good smooth breathing. We're getting 6 on each arm. Good job. Moving with control. From these plank rows, you're going to come to your feet for upwards of 24 step jacks or jump jacks. Nice job. There you go. You can do a combination thereof as well, whatever feels best for you. 24 is a number we're shooting for. Then we go into our squats. Good work. Either regular squats or doing that thruster into that overhead press. Great job, Jean. Sinking back, pushing tall. Being patient on that depth, pushing the knees wide. Great job. Remember, ribs down as you push to overhead. After the squats, we do that weighted march. 12 on each leg. Nice high knee position. So you can keep your weights or set them down for just over 2 minutes in. Good smooth breathing. There you go, Diane. Good work. Hips square on the march. Good job. Nice high knee position. After those 12, we're back to the start on our plank or renegade row, 6 on each arm. Nice solid position, core and hips in alignment. Try to have as little rotation as possible as you pull that arm up. Good job. 6 on each arm, and we're making our way up for 24 step or jump jacks. Good work. There you go. Good. Breathe. Smile. Have some fun. One, two, three. Fantastic. After 24, 12 of the squats. Option of the overhead press with the squats. Sinking back. Stand tall. There you go. Good, ladies. Send those hips back. We're halfway through the 8 minutes right now. Couple more. Remember, 12 is a suggestion, so if it feels like too many for you, drop it back. And weighted carry next. Good job. Check in with your posture. Hips and shoulders stacked right over each other. Don't let yourself fall forward, so pull yourself upright. Good job. After the march, we're back to the rows. Moving well. 3 minutes left. Don't worry about rushing the movements. On these rows, pulling that shoulder blade in, keeping that shoulder blade back and down. Roughly 6 on each arm. Then we're up for our step jacks or jump jacks. Great job. All right, 24 step or jump jacks. Awesome. After 24 of those, into the squats. 2 minutes left of the full deal. Just add your rest in anytime you need. Sinking back. Push smooth to overhead. Moving well, Jean. That's the way, Diane. Yep, focus on those weights coming straight over the head. Nice job. "90 seconds. Good. After your 12 or so thrusters, weighted march. And if you want to give your body a break, put the weights down. Otherwise, you can keep them up at the shoulders, hold them at your side, whatever feels good. Tall chest, holding those shoulders back, up over the hips. Hips square as you march. Activate the midsection. Hold everything in nice alignment. All right. And we've got about 40 seconds left, so just continue to move through here. Good movement patterns. Shoulder blades down if you're on that row. Squeeze them in towards the spine. Just keep that breathing smooth. All right, fantastic. We've got 10 seconds. If you want to stay on the exercise you're on, finish all the way through, or transition, but we're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and all done. Well done, everybody. Good work. Let's grab some water. We'll do a couple stretches to cool down, and then we'll call it a day. All right, fantastic. I'm going to go behind the back stretch. Try to interlace those hands or grab onto your band. Extend those elbows. Pull them back and in, lift it up. If you want to add that forward fold, you'll walk your feet out, plant those heels nice and solid as you send the hips back. Bow forward. Breathe. And then when you're ready, tuck the hips under, make your way back to the top, and shake out the arms. All right, then we're going to go back to that quad stretch for the third time. This is an important one to do throughout, so grab the heel. After those squats and lunges, you want to keep those quads loose. If you have access to a foam roller, it's also a good practice to roll out the quads, especially if you feel any tension through there. It just helps break up the tissues, keep the blood flow going, helps to aid recovery. Good job. Go ahead and switch legs when you're ready. Same thing other side. And relax there. Good job. Let's go ahead and take it to the floor for our final stretch. Walking it out. Coming down, we're going to come into child's pose. You'll bring your toes together, separate out your knees, walk the arms long in front, drop your hips back towards the heels. Head down towards the mat and just breathe into the back. One more breath here. And coming forward, walking the knees in. So their knees are together, and then you're just going to gently rock your hips side to side, stretching out the hips a little bit into the low back. Yep, so we just call this hip rock here from a quadruped position. My knees are together, and I got my hands underneath the shoulders, rocking the hips side to side. And then final one, I'm going to kick one leg out to the side. So I've got my foot out to the side, and I'm going to gently rock the hips back towards the heel, stretching through the inner thigh here. Rock forward and rock back. Good job. Forward and back. Get about 5 on each side. And then when you're ready, same thing on the other side. You can either have the foot like turned under on the toes, or you can have it flat on the foot, whatever feels best to you. After about 5 hip rocks here, you can either finish out in child's pose, or if you want to move into down dog, open up that mid back once more. See what feels good to your body. All right, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and call that a day. See what your body's feeling, see what else you need, drink plenty of water, and thanks for being here. Hope to see you next time.